Hi, everybody. I'm Dan Riggs with Wedding Day Podcast, and today we have Carrie Fisher.
Hi. From
Wisconsin Bride Magazine, and we're at Pearl Cade, downtown Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And today from 4-1 Fork Hospitality, we have Kaelyn and Colleen.
Yeah, hi there.
Hi.
Super happy to have you on today.
Thanks, excited.
Yeah.
Jake's.
Jake, stop, you open a can of pop. So this is your place.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're excited to be here. We've been here for a couple of months and we did a little redesign and we've opened and it's been a really popular spot. So we're excited to have you all here so we can showcase it.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. It's open. It's I love the flooring and the chandeliers that you have. It's really, really pretty. We're excited to have a Wisconsin bride party here in just a little bit.
Great.
Yeah.
Happy
Very
to show it off.
excited. Mm-hmm. On the Cade side of things.
On the Cade side.
Yes, that was like all Kaelyn too. Like her interior design just came out. It's been so much fun to like watch.
I love that Pearl and Cade, like you offer kind of this light, vibrant room over here at Pearl, and then Cade's got like the more color pop, vibrant, deeper tones.
Little dark and moody, which we went for. So yeah.
It's like my favorite room now, I think, of all of our spaces.
Yeah.
I saw that was your office earlier today.
Yes.
Your selected office.
Yeah,
So.
we honestly have a lot of people that I'm like, where are they? Because we have people kind of working all over the city and like, just go to Pearl Cade. There's probably 3 of them over there right now.
Yeah.
So you have 3 venues?
So we have Pearl Cade, which is the 2 rooms here. We are the exclusive caterer for the Milwaukee Public Museum, and we are also the exclusive for the Villa Terrace Museum and Gardens, which is their new branded name as of a couple months ago. So yeah, we have.
And that's Noble Catering, right?
Correct. Noble Catering is the exclusive caterer for both of those locations. So.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
So tell us about, for couples that are thinking about booking a venue that comes with catering already included. Like I'm assuming that it's not a preferred situation. You are the exclusive caterer at these different venues.
At the museums, absolutely.
Yep.
We decided to go a little different route with Pearl Cade. As you heard, 414 Hospitality. We have a handful of different brands. Noble Catering is just one of them. We also have Neat Beverage Catering. So Pearl Cade is a little bit different, where Neat is the exclusive beverage caterer, but we are opening it to a different list of preferred caterers to let people have a variety, with different budgets and different cultural influences, things like that.
We can get our frienders in here and see some new people in the space.
That's exciting.
Plus, Noble's really busy, so we wanted to make sure that we weren't losing, dates for couples, when Noble isn't available.
Yeah.
So it's definitely a priority to get folks in the space and seeing it, and this way there's a little flexibility.
So tell us about some of your favorite food trends then this year. What are you excited for 2026?
Ooh. I love like interactive food stations. So like we have one on our menu and it's my favorite thing in the world. It's a tomahawk station where they actually carve it but then serve it, but it's a whole experience. Same with like our pasta carbonara station. You actually watch them spin the pasta in the cheese wheel. I just love anything that's an extra touch because food is kind of the center of everything, and it's so fun to watch couples get an experience and a good meal.
Yeah, we really kind of joke that food is our love language. It's right on our website. Like, food's our love language. Let's talk about it, right? I think I get so excited to talk food with people, and Colleen has a lot more conversations with the clients. I'm more on the helping the food and beverage director develop the menus, but I get a little geeked out when it comes to the food. So I agree. I think the experiential part is definitely really big. We're always doing local when we can. I think that's a trend that's really never going to go away. So we are in Wisconsin, but believe it or not, we can get local, fresh, pretty much, a lot of things year round, and being able to showcase those sorts of things. We do a lot of more unique, approachable, but unique things that maybe not everybody has at their wedding. And it just things that people talk about after the fact.
Yeah. Well, I love that because guests really do remember the food, and if you're making food, like you said, Colleen, an experience, that's something that not only they won't forget the flavors, but they'll remember how it was presented, how it was served.
Absolutely. We had these little duck DLTs, and we house cure the bacon, the duck bacon, that sort of thing, but it's how we present them. We literally hang them on this contraption, and when this thing walks around a room, everyone's like, those are so cool.
We always tell servers, like, you are going to get your picture taken. It's okay. Just smile.
Just roll with it, right?
Always, right?
Communication really is big, for sure. Finding unique ways to, put those memories out to people. And one last thing I think that we really enjoy too is let's talk about what's important to the guests as far as like, talk to me about your grandmother's recipes. Talk to me about something that has been at every family wedding for the past 50 years. Just because it's on our menu doesn't mean we won't do it. So let's talk about it. So I think that's another big thing for us, is just trying to really get the like oomph, right? The warm and fuzzy, and like, this is your day, and let's make sure that it's impactful for everybody.
What a good idea to bring in like a family recipe or something of that sort, like for a personal touch, that you are open to it as well, you know, to have the team behind that to execute that.
It's so nice because then it's like, it gives us a chance to connect with the couples on a deeper level too. Like, I actually get to learn more about them and see what's important. So then the day of, we can even nod further to things. It's just that going the extra step, that it's one of the things I love most about my job and what we do. So
Yeah.
Gen X loves personalization too.
they do.
Absolutely.
We've seen it with mocktails, different cocktails as well, and you also own a beverage
We do.
company.
We sure do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell us about those.
Absolutely. So we really kind of want the same thing, focus on the experiential. We do have very large selection of mocktails. This generation is just doing things a little bit differently, which is just fine. You know, don't get me wrong, we go through a lot of espresso martinis. You know, that espresso martini tower, it's something we're definitely talking to a lot of people. Things hit the coast and then kind of work their way in. So there's all the TikTok rage of all the different towers. I actually saw a tower this morning of like oysters that are also lots of towers.
Towers. I just got a tower. I ordered one for a little holiday party at my own house. I need to get
Like
one.
your house?
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm like, it's like perfect. You can put like 10 little champagne glasses in it. I'm like, that's
Going to
all
be
I
adding to your
needed.
Amazon cart today.
100%. So as far as the
Towers.
beverages go, we are in Brew City, so we do have a really awesome variety of beers. Again, same thing. You know, people are like, I am not going to a wedding unless it has spotted cow. Okay. You know, so you can definitely get your favorites, but then there's just a lot of other really awesome, you know, microbrews and things trying to bring that local component in. And people do come in from other cities and other areas of the country and get to try new things. So keeping that beverage, you know, fresh. The mocktails are experiential as well. I mean, we're doing fun things with like the pea powders and like the changing colors.
They're so
and, like,
Instagram worthy.
yeah.
Yeah. How do you do that with a large, like you have weddings up to, you know, 300 in Pearl here. How do you figure out a way to cater a signature drink like that with the artistic blend to such a large group?
There's really great ways to do some batched cocktails that where you're just like at the very end adding a little splash of something that like changes the color. So we can have things that are batched and ready to go, and then again have a bartender that's set aside for that. That's like, all right, as I finish it, I'm going to add a little bit of that lemon juice that all of a sudden changes the color, and then hand it off. So it's that same experiential piece of it. You get the fun colors and the changing and the Instagram, but it's also really tasty. I mean, really, this stuff's got to taste good, right? I think that's the biggest piece of that. And I think too, you know, working with your purveyors, we have a machine that we can make the batched martinis, like the espresso martinis, and it's Kettle One. It's all the fresh ingredients, but it's like basically a nitro tap.
Yeah.
So there's just fun ways of doing that.
So I just thought of something. So like THC drinks, are those, do you carry those?
So we are starting to look into them. Wisconsin is in a very interesting spot with its legal situation, and we're kind of waiting for some of those things to flesh itself out with the Tavern League. I'm on the board for the Wisconsin Restaurant Association. These are all things that we're looking at a much higher level. Our insurance company has a lot of opinions on these sorts of things as well, and so we're kind of waiting for those things to flesh out. However, that being said, there's some really awesome purveyors like Central Standard that are in the area that are doing them that are incredibly popular. So we have been asked to do them. We are not saying no, but we're kind of working through how do we do this the right way.
Being smart about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The right and legal way.
Correct. Exactly.
So you mentioned earlier that micro weddings are still kind of a thing here in Milwaukee.
They are.
Are you doing anything to cater specifically to those smaller?
Absolutely. I think, you know, Colleen being in our sales department gets a lot of different types of inquiries. You know, Villa Terrace is just this gorgeous, intimate space. And so, you know, often specifically this new generation coming up, I feel like is very more on the experience front and how can we make this feel special? And they want to make it about them and they want to make it about their close friends and family. So doing those smaller events, you know, they're doing 5-course weddings with like wine pairings and things like that you wouldn't normally see. And that's kind of really right up our alley. Noble is very into crafting specialty menus and doing those sorts of things. So I think having the opportunity to roll something out for 20 people and also roll out something for 2,000 people gives us a little bit of a unique play in the area.
It's nice because especially with couples, some couples maybe don't have the budget, but they really still want something important and special to them, and getting to prioritize themselves. Whereas I feel like prior generations, it was, okay, what does everybody else want? We can really be, okay, team couple, what do you guys want? Like, what is important? What's something that was big in your love story? How can we help?
Yeah.
So it's been a nice trend to kind of come back, and it's been fun to be a part of.
Yeah.
So we do something called this or that. And that's where I'm going to list two things, and you tell me which one you like and why, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Plated or buffet style?
Plated.
Both
Yeah, tell me
of
why.
them. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. I think buffet, in theory, people think it's more affordable, it's an easier option. It tends to be not as conducive for guests. There can be bottlenecking, the food quality is not always what you expect. I'm really big on presentation. Obviously, if you've seen our pictures, that's really important to us. Buffets don't always give you that same experience. And I like guests getting served. It adds just a layer of excellence and elegance that I personally enjoy, but
I
that's
also
my opinion.
don't like 85-year-old grandmothers that have to get up and do it. You know, it's a thing. But to your point, right? We are big on presentation. We really enjoy putting kind of this really beautiful, artistic plate in front of folks, and I think that's just the best way for us to do it.
I agree. The only thing I love more about the buffet is that I get to go up for seconds sometimes.
Fair
If they haven't run out of food, though.
Right.
That's always the scary part. I need everyone to be full.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's not, the price difference isn't that vast, right? It's not that big of a difference.
I mean, buffets, depending on what's on the buffet, can be, quite frankly, more expensive because we have to plan for family members either going up for seconds or taking a mountain of food and things like that, where, you know, we can be a little bit more specific in how we do things with plated meals so that it keeps things on budget.
Little this or that, food and beverage together. If they have the option to only pick one, let's say a signature drink or champagne tower, or, you know, that glass when their guest first walks in, or past hors d'oeuvres, where would you point them? Which direction?
I would combine them. We have done in the past a champagne toast where we clip like a little popcorn or a little charcuterie cone to the cup.
Yeah.
Fun.
So I would get the best of both worlds. I wouldn't pick.
That is perfect.
And shoot, like depending on the cocktail, right? Some of those cocktails can get really expensive if they're putting a lot of really expensive spirits in it. You know, having a really nice champagne or a prosecco or a cava, and then being able to put some truffle popcorn on that. Truffle popcorn's not an expensive thing, but it's just this little bit of a like, that's fun. Truffle makes it a little bit more luxurious, right? It's like the wedding version of a girls' dinner, right?
Right, exactly. A little popcorn, little booze, right?
I'm unfamiliar with the girls.
But really,
What is this?
Like charcuterie.
Yeah.
It's not a full meal, it's just
snacking.
snacking.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Snack.
Okay,
We
okay.
basically glamorize snacking.
Sure.
Here's my Caesar salad and my truffle fries.
yeah,
Like that is
the perfect little
And a
balance.
little Cosmo on the
a
side.
Cosmo, truffle fries, and Caesar
Yes.
salad. Done.
Done. I'm there for it. So do them both. I like that.
Yes.
I like that.
I want my cake and I want to eat it too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, cake. I wish we had time to talk about cake.
Do you do cake, bakery, or do you guys have the bride couple outsource for
So
that?
we have one of our very talented executive sous chef actually really loves pastry, and so we do a lot of desserts. We are not doing wedding cakes, at least for the time being, but quite frankly, we're seeing a lot of folks like, can you just do a small cutting cake? And then we want to have this variety of desserts, which we do fairly often.
Yeah.
So,
Very nice.
It's
Fun.
Yeah. Well, thanks so much for being on Wedding Day Podcast.
Thank you,
today.
ladies.
Thanks for having us. It was so fun.